What is up, everybody? Guys, today I'm so excited to be here with you. First of all, because I'm back to Hong Kong. So it's not gonna be a long time, it's gonna be about 10 days. You know, I love to travel. And I came here to meet some friends, to meet my brother, and to spend some good time in Hong Kong. And you could be like, I don't care. And I agree with that. I just wanted to share with you that. But what I'm excited the most is that from today's on, I decided to share with you some kind of, let's call it mini trainings, so where I can share with you a lot of value and hopefully you can benefit from it. So I decided to share with you values on three main core pillars. So the first one is about mindset, the topic that I love the most and the topic that I'm a mindset coach, so I just love mindset, all the things about how the mind works and how all the behaviors of the human beings. The second one is about coaching. That's because I'm a coach, so I'm a mindset business coach. That's why I love to share tips, tricks, and strategies about the coaching world. And the third one is about marketing, because it doesn't matter what you do, you need marketing in your business and sometimes in your life as well. So let's get started. So the topic of today is about how to get things done. And this is I noticed that this is a topic that a lot of people, they are struggling with. So the first tip I can give it to you is everybody loves the to-do list, right? So everybody love to do this little check mark and to tickle down all the things we done every day. So what happened is that most people, they create a long, huge list of the things to do every day. And then what's gonna happen? That in the end of the day, maybe you just tickle maybe just one, if even, or maybe two or three. But then I realized that we all like to write down all the things that we have to do. But the most important thing is that if you look at your to-do list, maybe you notice that the most challenging thing, the most, let's call it difficult thing that you have to do, in the end of the day is not tickled down. And that's because we get pleasure in doing this every day. But what's most important is that we have to do first the thing that scares us the most. So with that, I mean that we have to prioritize all the things that we have to do. So it's okay to do the to-do list. Usually I do it the night before. So the day after, I already wake up and I already know what I have to do. But what's important is that we have to give priorities. So you write down the list of the things that you have to do, but then you have to prioritize. And the way I do it, and maybe you can take it as a hint, or maybe you can model that, is that I write down everything, and then next to each thing that I have to do, I write letters. So A is the thing that I have to do first. B is the thing that I have to do second, and so on. C, D, E. I usually don't write so many things because I've been there. And I know that if I write down a lot of things, in the end of the day, I don't have time to do everything. So what I do is I usually write down 5 to 6 things that I have to do, and that are the most important things. And as I told you, the first thing first I do is usually the thing that scares me the most. That's because if I know that I can do that first in the morning when I wake up, if I know that I can smash down that goal, the little goal that you write down for yourself, I know that I get the confidence, I get the energy, I get the momentum to move forward. In the end, and I told you it's pretty common to write down all these things and to start from the smallest thing. And this is something that it's common, and a lot of people, they do this small thing. I don't know, it could be write an email. And it depends on the importance of the email. But if you do first the things that they are not scaring you, the things that you feel so comfortable doing, that you don't get that momentum, you don't get that power and that energy to move forward toward your day. And in the end, you're not gonna achieve all the other little goals. The second thing that I notice it's really helpful for me is the domino effect. Now, you may be wondering, what's the domino effect? The domino effect, I don't know if you heard about the Pareto principle, the 80-20 rule. So the Pareto principle states that if you focus on the 20% of the things that produces the 80% of the results, you're gonna achieve much more things instead of if you focus on the 80% of the things that produces the 20% of the results. And I've been studying all the successful people, and all of them, literally all of them, they apply this principle. So you have to focus on the few things that you need the most in your day to produce the 80% of the results. And this can be called also the domino effect. Like if you focus on the biggest thing that you have to do, maybe it could be the most scary thing that you're facing in your life. Maybe it can be the most challenging thing that you're facing in your life. And if you face that, if you accomplish that at first, it's like a domino effect. Like you do the first one and all the other things are just consequences of that. So this is a principle that it's really important. And I noticed that when you do the first thing, that it's the thing that is so important, all the other things, they're gonna fall down. And this is a principle that literally can change like that your business or your life, your daily routine. The third tip I want to share with you on how to get things done, it's something really cool. So as human beings, we love to set goals. Like this comes especially in the beginning of the year or maybe September, it depends on periods, but we all like to set goals. And usually what we do is that we set, for example, a 1-year goal. And then what's gonna happen? You're gonna get momentum and you're gonna start so excited and you're gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't matter what, I'm gonna do this. But then slowly the motivation, the will and everything starts to go down. And what happened is that in the end, we're not gonna achieve that goal. Think about it, it's like going to the gym. When you first signed up to the gym, you're so excited, you're so motivated. And then maybe you go one day, maybe you go 1 week, maybe you go 1 month, sometimes not even. And then what happened? The motivation starts to get down. Maybe you don't see that result that you were wishing for. And then going down and down, you end up not going anymore to the gym. So what I realized is that once you set a big goal, that let's say it's 1-year goal, you know, what I noticed and what I realized and I discovered it's really powerful, you have to break down that goal. Let's say, for example, for instance, that you want to get 12 clients per year. So you know that that's the big goal, that's the things that you want to achieve. And then what? You have to break it down, this goal, into smaller goals. So you can break down the 12 clients per year into monthly goals. So you know that 12 clients per year is 1 client per month. So this is the monthly goal, and you know that you are on the right track because you can keep tracking of these goals that you set for yourself. So once you set the yearly goal, then you break it down into monthly goal, then you can break it down even lower into a weekly goal. So if you know that you have to get 1 client per month, you know that you have to do certain things to get this 1 client. So it could be like maybe five phone calls per week, or maybe 5 advertisement on Facebook, on Instagram. It could be whatever you want, but you break it down into a weekly goal. So in this way, you are even more precise and you know even better where you at, so you can see if you're on the right path or if you have to adjust and to make some changes. And then once you do it, once you break it down yearly, monthly, weekly, you can break it down even deeper into a daily goal. So in this way, you know exactly which steps you have to take every single day to achieve that big goal. Does that make sense? So these are the three main tips that I feel like to share with you, because if you only apply probably even just one of these three tips, like you're gonna see some major changes in your business and in your life. So sometimes people, they ask me also recommendation for books, and about these topics, how to get things done, there are two books that help me really a lot in this about this topic. The first one is called The One Thing, and it's something that is called about it's talking about basically the domino effect. So if you focus on one thing, the big main thing, like you have to ask yourself, what is that one thing that if I do it right, it's gonna make all the other things becomes easier. So, and this it comes also when you do the to-do list, is the thing that challenges you the most, is the thing that scares you the most, that if you do that big thing, all the rest is gonna be a consequence, all the rest is gonna be easier for you to achieve it. And the second one is called Eat That Frog. So I know it sounds weird, but the principle is pretty much the same. The second book, Eat That Frog, is sharing 21 tips on how to get things done. And the principle is pretty much the same. So you focus on the things that are very important to you at first. So the meaning of Eat That Frog is that you eat the big frog first. So you're like, okay, I'm done with the big frog, all the rest is gonna be small frogs, and it's gonna be easier. So that's basically the principles. So this video was about mindset, and it's specifically on how to get things done. Because by all the questions that I get, this is something that sounds pretty simple and pretty silly, I would say, but it's really important. And I noticed that a lot of people, they don't achieve their goals. That's because they don't know how to break it down, and they don't know how to set goals. So in this way, you know exactly, at least you have a hint, at least you have some inputs, at least you have something, so you can start to work on it. And listen, sometimes people are like, oh, okay, yeah, this is so silly, this is just a simple strategy, this is so stupid. But you know, you never know unless you apply these principles into your life. You know, I remember when I used to read books and get advices from people, and I was like, oh yeah, this is okay, I know this, but I was not applying these so simple and easy strategies. And once I started to apply, I really started to notice the difference. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found some value in this. I hope you can start to make things done like that. And if you have any questions or something, you can just comment below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have other strategies about how to get things done. So this was the video about mindset, and stay tuned because they're gonna come up some more videos about mindset, coaching, and marketing. Guys, thank you again. From Hong Kong, it's everything. I wish you a beautiful day. Bye.